They want you to be a viewer, not the participant, you know? The viewer, not the participant. Listen up, bro. I have another video about psychology. And it's not because I'm a guru. It's because I'm genuinely wanna learn it to be not better, to just be healthy. You know what I'm saying? I just wanna be healthy. I just wanna have a clear mind. And that's it. All that bullshit, go continue watching the fucking video. So throughout the years, I understood that there is a cycles in people's lives. I don't know about no fucking sect and shit like that. Just my opinion, just my opinion. I think that people having some kind of cycles where they are more stronger than they are. Let's say there's I could easily have you a lot of references, and I can prove you. I could talk about the fucking events in my life for infinity, but I'm just gonna say this: people have people have lucky moments of living successful moments, and that's a timeline. And people having really bad situations that is also needed in their life. And why I'm saying also needed, because for me it was a really, really, really bad episode of events in my life that took place in 2020, maybe even 2019. And as I was younger, there's no, I was thinking about maybe I'm not lucky, maybe, but all the stress, I'm gonna say, people having stress is accumulated throughout the years. If you are living, so why these people? It's the answer to the question: why do people having this black roads and green roads? I'm gonna say the red road and green road, whatever. Like you know what I'm trying to say. Because when you, not even about, if not, it's not about you young or not. It's about the stress is accumulating. If you are just somewhere fell somewhere in your life, there's a very, very, very big time for you, long time for you to get to this point of life. Why I think like this is because the situations, when you fail, the situations make you fail even more. There's a lot of, I don't know, you could say it's karma, but I don't really believe in the karma. It's about your strength. You're not strong enough, you keep falling, and there's a lot of businessmen who got their business, um uh and the business went super bad at the beginning, but then they maintain it and the business flourished and etc. And people's, it's not about the business, it's not about what you're doing, it's about your psyche. It is actually about what you're doing, but it firstly comes with your psyche. And when you finally coming out of the bullshit like this, you're just, I don't know, I could call it happiness, or I could call it just a road where is lucky, is successful for you, and is finally the things are going your way. It's programmed or not, I don't know, it's scripted, or we have a god, or I could care less about it. You're more stronger than you was. You are more stronger right now because the events keep on coming your way. You're more stronger, you're more happy, you're more positive, and you have your you are not sick, because it's all about the balance. It's all about that. And survival is about the fucking balance, the fucking skill. It's a skill to survive, and many people, of course, repeating the same mistakes again and again. But that's why I call it a cycle, because when you're in a cycle, you don't understand you're in a cycle. You're on your mission to overcome it, whatever it is, or you're on your mission to just get away from the bad things and get all the good things in your life. You're on your mission to live positively, and it's all about your psyche, the mortification. Many people could have, in this kind of bad time, they could have bad relationships, abuse, not even choosing this. It's just the common, because we cannot predict the real life, and it's coming your way and coming your way, and it's accumulating. The stress is accumulating throughout the years, and then it finally comes the mortification. Even in normal people, like I said, there's periods where they grow in and they are experiencing life, and there's periods where they are stuck. They are stuck, and nobody could ever take them out of this bullshit. They need to do it themselves. And subconsciously, I think many people have, when you're in the cycle, you're forgetting about how you were strong, and how you are forgetting about the bad things, and these bad things also could easily break you. So what I did maybe in my life is I subconsciously broke myself in many ways possible, to rebuild and to get to know my old self. Because when you're stuck, like I said, you have no strength, and you keep failing, you keep falling, you keep fucking this shit up. You could say the analogy for that is when you finding a place to work and you're applying for interviews. If you had before the interview, if you had 2 3 interviews that are bad, and where you was um, shy and shit like that, guess what's gonna happen on your next interview? The same shit, because you programmed or you're on a mission to overcome it. But then when you finally kind of losing it all, for me it was like the losing this shit all, like everything, your interests, your motivation, your ambition, your friends, your people, you're disappointed in life. It's your inner feelings. You're disappointed of how you was living. Then comes the crash out, and then comes the new you. You could say it's new you. It's also the old you, but the new you in terms of you are um, reverted to your old strength with new knowledge, and strength, if and the strength also not also always is sitting inside you, ego. And that's why you always have to keep this shit in mind, that not everyone is your friend. Many people could betray you when you are in your bad position, and that's how it's always happening. When you're in bad position in life, many people discard you. They don't want to talk with you because they are just you. They was using you, and it was not genuine. But when you are strong, you could see it too. You could see through the people. You are not needed in this talk. You're not needed in help. You're not needed in this shit like that. And now you could see it, and now you understand who was right and who was not. These situations in life is always teaching you who was your enemy, and I'm gonna say you was your own first and biggest enemy. But also it's like a feeling of you open up your mind. It's clear, the vision is clear, and now you could see, okay, this person wasn't with me when I was sick, and when I was, he's not kind of obligated to be with me. But now it's a different. And the easy trick to not project it onto people in these situations. Of course, you cannot handle yourself in situations like that. Whatever, if you're psychologically fucking sick or not, is to get the understanding of it's still you are manipulating your life into things like that. It's your fault. It's your fault, and you have to, as a phoenix, fly to the top and see it all. You have to see this fucking bullshit from the higher position. After all those sick years or maybe shit like that, there's always, like I said, every human being having this. It's just different timeline, different fucking length of the shit. But then you're just wiser, and you see it, and what you did wrong, what you did right, and you have to see it. And I'm gonna say that many people could break into your life and fucking make it more miserable. I'm gonna say it honestly. I'm gonna say it with 100% honesty. There's a lot of people who could just brainwash you and make you sick, make you even more miserable. They are just engaging with this fucking negative fucking energy, and they thriving off it, and you're not seeing it when you're down. You're not seeing the snake when you're down. So you have to be like kind of wise to not project it onto the person, but have your conclusions about it and a discussion. That's it. And a discussion, and that's it. And my previous video I did about the rules and relationships and shit like that is also coming with new trust with two people. Because if you are like myself, paranoid, and you could be paranoid overall, you could be having paranoid ideation after some points of your life. You could be fantasizing about bad things, and the depression is like you see the depression in every old thing. You have to overcome it and be wiser about this shit in terms of not projecting it onto the old people and trying to fucking fight it. You won't fight it by not noticing and playing, I could say, the same role, but kind of like not the same role. You're not obligated. You're not obligated to play it at all. But if you do, to test your strength, what I'm doing, to test your strength, you would need to have a real emotional control over it. To not fuck these people over, because the anger and stress, of course, is accumulated, like I said, throughout the years, and there's a lot of revenge emotions in me, for example, that I want to fucking employ and make people fucking miserable as well as I was. But there's a real thing going on with growing up and getting wiser, and you're redirecting that energy. You could say that you're redirecting it into the fucking video. I don't care, into the fucking video like this, and now you are just overcoming it. You are overcoming it. You're not just triggered by the situation, the people, you're just overcoming it. It's not yours. It's not yours. And that's how you kind of survive in this fucking stupid world, with no sense of predictability about it. You're just surviving, and this moment is just keeping you maybe in survival mode, also keeping you motivated, but you don't have to be in survival mode every time. So that's why you talk it out, as I'm doing, and redirecting and making yourself better by just being you and by just thriving off good things. Like I'm gonna say it, because thriving off negative things is easy, bro. You could right now go and I wanted to say gamble, but it's not about even that. It's about like to trash yourself, be depressed, lay in a bed and do nothing. It's easy. It's easy. It's not easy to wake up from, but it's super easy to ruin your life. You all you got to do is, like I said, lay in bed, make your life pointless, make your life um, just pointless without no fucking meaning. That's what the fucking people want you to be, and maybe that's how life even fucking wants you to be. Because if you think about it this way, you know, not everyone not is not interested in you being successful or living at all. Like you're just by yourself. When you are 22 or 20 plus, you are just understanding that your family and people, they all having the same I could say upbringing, but understanding, you know, because we live in our families and then building our life, and nobody is really, nothing is guaranteed, and nobody guarantees you anything, and not obligated to. And that's what the fucking that's what where the fucking accountability coming from, not from making stupid YouTube videos like these people, where they are just demonizing the narcissist and demonizing. You know, you have to take real responsibility by not making the video, by being interested in real fucking truth. The real truth, in my opinion, is the reality. And the reality, they don't give a fuck about the fucking abuse and narcissism. You are just a fucking one of the billion fucking people. You are no one. If you think about it this way, I could care less about no blogger that are demonizing and keep demonizing these people, because he's not understanding that what he's doing is actually programming other people and programming other people to behave this way. And that's why the people always in a group. That's why people always with some social meaning, a socially programmed meaning in their fucking stupid empty heads. They don't have their own voice, and they keep like kind of like eating this shit up from the not approved source of information, with no research and shit like that, with no work being done on themselves. They're just speaking and bullshitting, and these people are just pretending to be winners and ballers and gurus, and fuck that, you know. So you have to keep your mouth shut, and most cases, that's what I learned. You keep your mouth shut without even trying to open it. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your mouth shut, because the peace that is vented upon your head is a very is more valuable than fucking diamond or gold or fucking, you know. That's yours now, and you don't have to argue about the peace. You don't have to argue about your own life. That's where the growth coming from. You don't have to make somebody believe in things, you know, things like that. You know, it's always coming from a stupid ass conflicts, and like a like I don't know how to even explain it. Like you're stuck in the moment and you're trying to find answers, and this is like this situation, the people and you can't find the answers. You're stuck on this shit, and all you have to do, if you find yourself in this position, live it alone, live it, and it will let the life build, let the not the life, I mean let the energy, the force, the soul that you have get you to the point that you are comfortable with, without no magical fantasy bullshit that the society tell you, these people tell you, the universities tell you, this fucking social institutes tell you, politics. Fuck them. Fuck these people, because they don't know shit about your life, and you are eligible to like kind of build on what you have and get your own road. You know, if you keep comparing, keep trying to be disappointed in your life, keep trying to disappoint people, you will be just no different from these people and this society. And like I said, these people don't want you to succeed. They want you to be a viewer, not the participant. You know, the viewer, not the participant. Stupid ass motherfuckers.